Hello, viewers. We'll be discussing about what are we protecting in operational technology network as a cybersecurity professional expert, and why this question change everything. Before tools like firewalls, or standard or IDS, IPS, which is intrusion detection system and so forth. Before we have them, this is the first question OT cybersecurity what must first answer first, which is because if you don't misunderstand, like if you misunderstood what you are protecting, you will protect the wrong things very well. So in IT, we protect system. You all know that we protect system that store informations, and in operational technology, which is we protect system that control what realities. So that difference defines everything. Now let's look at the part of what IT system, what you really protect as and what operational technology cybersecurity, what you really protect in network. Now let's first talk about this IT system, which is the number one part is engineering workstation. Now what we are protecting in engineering workstation is laptops, desktops, which is used by engineer, used to program PLC, which is programmable programmable logic control, and then to configure DCS, which is discrete control systems, and also manage HMI, which is the human machine interface. And then they are the most common attack entry point in operational technology. And then if it is compromised, attackers can change the PLC logics, can also modify set points, disable safety features, which is and then an engineering workstation doesn't look dangerous until you realize it can what rewrite how machine behaves. And then the thing is that in OT environment, we need to what keep check. We need to check who have access to our engineering workshop and all your own engineering workstation. So let's move to the next stage, which is the file servers. What we protected as a what as operational technology cybersecurity. We also protect file server. Also, when we are talking of file server, we are talking of uh storing of what PLC programs. This is where we store our PLC programs that was written by the engineers, configuration files, and then documentation and backups. Loss or corruption can delay recovery, and then ransomware here can stop operations even if controllers are fine, if all those systems are fine. But loss of or corrupt, or if these are the datas, the files are what corrupted, like it can delay recovery, which will stop the operation. And then file servers don't stop the process instantly, but they can what stop recovering when things go wrong. And then I also advise we will also control the system backups. So let's move to the number three, which is the data historian. We are talking of data historian. These are the system that collect and store process what data used for trade, reporting, optimization, and also compliance. Why this matter is that operators and engineers rely on this data for decision making. Yes, historians store all this data, and then based on this was data, engineers rely on it to what to make decisions. So in OT, the thing is that false or missing data can lead to wrong what operational choice. And then in OT, bad data is often more dangerous than what no data. So let's move to the number four, which is the Active Directory, AD. Now, what do you use Active Directory for? It's a central identity and authentication system. We also use this in IT. So, and then increasingly using OT environment now. And then it is very risky if ADs go down. This may what HIM, which is HMI, which is human machine interface, may stop authenticating engineers that want to have access to resources to remote terminal units. And then remote operation will also fail. Engineer will lose what access. And then if OT depends on IT identity system, OT will also inherit IT failures. Any failures that come with IT, OT will also what inherit it. And then now let's go to this part, which is the what OT systems. What do we protect in operational technology system? Now let's come to number one, which is what number one. Uh we know before I start, this system don't store data. Operational technology system, I've explained this in my videos. If you are if you are following me, you will have listened to me. We don't what store what data. The only thing that we do is what we are in charge of the process. Heat, they check what moves, heat, pressurize, and energize the world. That is what OT of operational technology system does. Now let's look at the number one, which is programmable logic what controller. Programmable logic controller. What's the this programmable logic controller is the hands of operational technology. It reads sensors and control actuators. Now PLC directly what control valves, pumps, motors, compressors, and also security reality. And if anything change in PLC logics, if anything change, the system will do exactly what it is told to do. And that is why it's very dangerous, and that's why it is what unsafe. And then PLC do not what is safe at all. If anything change, if since the all the programmable PLC is done here. Now if an attacker have access to here and change any configuration on this, it is whatsoever you tell the PLC is going to do if any configuration is being changed. So now the thing is that PLC don't know what is safe. It only knows what it is programmed to do. And then that's why it is what it is compulsory we should keep in check who have access if there's any changes in what in the programmable logic controllers. Now let's move to number 6, which is human machine interface, which is HMI. So this is operators what screens, dashboard, alarms, control panel. So why did they matters? Operators make decision based on what HMI shows, which is human machine interface. If HMI lies intentionally or accidentally, operator will act what incorrectly. So OT dangers and HMI that look normal can hide the what a dangerous reality. So do operators check HMI completely? Yes, but me I do advise that they should also was cross check with field reading so that they will know that it tallies together. And then let's move to distributed control system, which is DCS. What did they really do? This is the brain of continuous work process, coordinated thousands of control loops. And then why did they matter? Used in refineries, power plants, and chemical plants, and also designed for stability but not for speed. And then the cyber risk behind it is that small changes can cause process drift, off spec productions, equipment stress, and then most OT attacks aim to destabilize slowly, not to shut things down loudly. So how did your teams, if you are a working professional in operational technology, how would your team detect a slow or subtle manipulation of a process? So you can put that answer in the comment section. Now let's talk about the last part, which is number 4 in the OT system, what we protect, which is safety instrumented system. Now last line of defense, which is this system, SIS. So designed to prevent catastrophic events, independent from normal control system. Why they are what? Why they are scarce? Number one thing is that they protect life, human life, environment, critical assets, and then security principle. Those are the things SIS protect. Safety systems should never be what be touched casually or anyhow or by unauthorized engineer, not even by security team also. It shouldn't be touched. That's the kind of advice I also give as a professional. And then if cybersecurity breaks safeties, cybersecurity has already what? Failed. So the most important thing is that in IT, losing server is an outage, agreed, but in OT, losing control is an incident. It can lead to loss of life and loss of what assets. And then an incident always have consequence. That's what we know. Beyond IT can lead to a lot of things. Environmental oil spillage in the oil sector, and a lot of things can happen. And then only IT assets, you may see what you can only cause accident if it is only IT asset. And then if you are protecting only OT assets, you may lose visibility and recovery capability. So OT cybersecurity is what is about balancing both without harming operation. These two aspects need to be protected. So that's why as a what as a OT cybersecurity, you are going to what master how to protect this, and also master how to what also protect these two angle. So you work in these two area. And then uh uh let me leave you with these questions. Which system in your environment worries you the most, and why? You can put the what answer in the in the comment sections. Is it the engineering workstation here? Is it the PLC? Is it the active directory here? Is it the safety system here? Which one? So you can drop your thoughts. Your experience also matters more than the theory. So OT cybersecurity isn't about protecting devices, it is about protecting decisions, actions, and what and consequence. So my name is Adewale Kade, cybersecurity educational professional. So follow us follow us, share and like, and then for more, so that once we drop a new video, you'll be the first person to hear about it. And if you want to learn cyber security, operational technology, cyber security, reach out to KITS Academy, so that we will take your hands and also mentor you to till you are a professional in that field. So thank you. Have a nice day.